I think it's an extraordinary act of courage by Jake Barber to have come out and said what he said and done what he's done. And frankly, the most conspicuous thing that I can see is the failure by Congress to pick up on those allegations and actually do the job. I mean, we've just had this depressing situation this week where we've learned that for the third year running, the UAP disclosure laws are going to be gagged in the Congress. It's not going to happen. We're not going to get new laws that protect whistleblowers coming through in the defence appropriations legislation. And that's a disgrace because the Republican congressional representatives could have voted for this and some of them didn't. And they need to be held, their feet need to be held to the fire and asked why. And the reason why is because they're little lickspittle lapdog puppies to the national security state. Who's running America? Congress or the national security state?
I know.
For the third consecutive year, proposed UAP disclosure legislation has failed to pass Congress. The proposed amendments to the UAP Disclosure Act, the UAPDA, which was part of the Defense Appropriations Bill, would have created stronger protections for whistleblowers and mandated greater transparency from defense contractors. Anna Paulina Luna, who chairs the House Oversight Committee's UAP task force, sat down with Danny Jones and revealed details about her work investigating this phenomenon. Her testimony provides critical insight into what Congress actually knows and why disclosure keeps failing.
Had whistleblowers come forward saying that they were intimidated not to come forward or they were in fear of their life because they came forward, all this stuff. So there's something there. We have the open door policy and that we'll talk to people, we'll bring people into SCIF, but then also at the same sense, I've seen kind of this disinformation campaign online specifically with whenever we try to do this, people coming out trying to discredit. It's like, well, if we're not asking questions, no one's going to ask questions. And then there was a lot of chatter trying to discredit the task force prior to the hearing. And then after we had the hearing, they disappeared like cockroaches with the lights on.
What makes her position unique is that she is one of the very few members of Congress actively pushing for transparency while facing significant pushback from within her own party. Perhaps the most alarming revelation about Luna's interview concerns the Pentagon's refusal to grant congressional oversight. This represents a fundamental breakdown in the constitutional separation of powers.
The information that we have seen has come out of the Department of Defense. And we have been personally denied access before by the DoD. And even up until recently, we're told that we do not have access as members of Congress to these programs. So we have to then go above the DoD to the executive branch and request access to investigate. But there have been other agencies that have briefed us on certain things. And I already know that these things are out there. So I'm not it's not changing my mind or perspective.
Let that sink in. Elected reps with top secret clearances who are constitutionally mandated to provide oversight of the DoD are being told they can't access certain UAP-related programs. Luna explains that they have to go above the DoD to the executive branch and request access to investigate. This confirms what whistleblower David Grush testified under oath in 2023, that UAP programs have been hidden from the congressional oversight through improper classification and compartmentalization.
Io mi sento di esprimere un mio umile pensiero. Andatevene a fanculo tutti.